MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start this series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Jose Quintana gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the sixth inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the sixth inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Derek Jeter is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Pitch, 7:05.
Now the pitch. Ball one. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. The 1-1. Chopped on the ground over to first. Right to him. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Stepping in now, Bernie Williams popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Cecil Fielder.
Next to hit, Cecil Fielder. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. And that will end the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. It's the Yankees 0. Angels coming to bat on MLB The Show. Dwight Gooden will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Baseman.
First offering.
Fletcher.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Canseco is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting second.
No one on with one down, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Now the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
1-1. Fouled off. Heading out towards shallow right. Range in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Next, it'll be Mike Trout. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Canseco finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Angels are gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Jose Canseco. First offering on its way. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees at strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's out there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he'll reach first safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Standing in now, Ricky Henderson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Canseco aboard here at first with nobody out. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
A runner at second, nobody out. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Tim Raines. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. 2
balls, no strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Quintana sets. Here he comes on 2-0.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. There's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And batting next to be Alfonso Soriano. From the stretch. Drilled on the ground is short. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
At the plate now, Jorge Posada, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. The 1-0. Hit back toward the mound. Reined in to second for 1. Back to first, but it's right over his head.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 3 errors in the inning, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 2 and the Angels nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
Justin Upton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Justin Upton goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Here's Dexter Fowler now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Rendon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Angels strand 1. They're down 2-0. Set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Derek Jeter. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another try at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
So now into the box is Bernie Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Quintana's got his target. First pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. At the plate, Cecil Fielder, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Now a throw over, and he's back easily. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Trout. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Ricky Henderson. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder.
And now, Tim Raines. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. 5-0 New York. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Brandon Marsh. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. As he'll take a look at ball one. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Right fielder looking up, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Matty, I can't even believe what's going through his mind right now. First knock and it shows a home run. I can only imagine he's thinking of everybody who's played a part in getting him to this moment. What an absolute bomb that was.
Max Stassi stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both miss, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
So he sets him down swinging. Max Stassi is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw is wild, and he gets away. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
Jose Iglesias is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fletcher leads off second with one gone in the inning. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Swing and a liner. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Runner in scoring position with Sir John. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort? Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the right fielder. And what a play. A beautiful jumping catch to put an end to the inning. Another look out in right field as he ends the inning by taking away a home run. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and batting next will be Alfonso Soriano. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So now to the plate, Jorge Posada. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Stepping in next, Alan Trammell flew out last time up.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
And it's fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
1-1 the count now. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose.
Quintana sets. Here's the 1-1. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-1 ball game. Digging in now for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. 6 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. In front of a changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And again a throw, and it'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw over, and he's back in standing. Stepping in now, Bernie Williams. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Patrick Sandoval answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, Cecil Fielder. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Upton gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Angels 1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Jared Walsh comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Justin Upton is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Now at the plate here is Jose Canseco. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup. Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
High and deep to right center. Trout has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Ricky Henderson. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball he hit for the home run, that was one of those meatball ones. A cement mixer just kind of floated up there. I'm not so sure that they're going to go back to the breaking ball here. And if they do, better location is definitely needed.
Digging in next, Tim Raines. Prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 5. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Angels,
good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The right fielder,
into the box, Dexter Fowler. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
The 0-2 once more.
Nope, upstairs.
2-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. It bangs off the scoreboard, and it's gone.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball. He was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Brandon Marsh will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Canseco will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. At the plate, David Fletcher. Fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
No hits to this point. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-2 pitch. Fletcher at second with 2 down. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. 5 innings.
The second baseman,
First pitch of the AB now. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Whoa, 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Three and 0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. At the plate now is Jorge Posada. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
That evens it up 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that pitch.
3-2 now. Payoff pitch home, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Now to bat, Alan Trammell. He hit a sac fly earlier. First delivery to him.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, 1 away. So now here is Derek Jeter, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-0. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul, off to the right, out of play. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in will be Bernie Williams. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is in the air to left. Upton's under it. And that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more from Game 3 after this.
And leading up for the Angels, the center fielder.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air out to center field. Williams is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready now for L.A. Jared Walsh, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. That's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Angels are gone in order. Still 8-2. Stepping up is Cecil Fielder. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Cecil.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next up is Jose Canseco. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 1-1 the count. High in the air down the right field line. Fowler on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now back.
So stepping in is Ricky Henderson. He flew out in his last AB. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Justin Upton. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now here it comes. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Standing in now, Brandon Marsh. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still 8-2. Now the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now that second base.
Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The catcher Jorge Posada comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. Next for New York, Alan Trammell. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. As a look, now the pitch.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Into the box, Derek Jeter. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Yanks strand a pair, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Stepping in once again is Max Stassi. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Liner towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it.
Bruce Sutter answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swings through it for strike number 2. 0-2, here it is. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
0-1, here it comes.
Count 21. Whoa, that's down.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Angels leave 1, still 8-2. plate, here is Bernie Williams. He's 2 for.
The center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Fowler to the track, to the wall, and it's gone as they add still another.
Well, he's obviously very comfortable in the spotlight here. In the postseason, everything is amplified. Runs mean more, and every pitch counts, especially when you make a mistake as bad as this one. Missed his location, and he takes it out of here in a heartbeat.
Alex Claudio comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And it's fouled away. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 0-1 delivery. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Trout is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So next to bat will be Jose Canseco. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. So now to the plate, Ricky Henderson. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Henderson.
Now here it comes. Lifted in the air out to left. Upton's under it. And that will end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. It's the Yankees 9 and the Angels 2. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Suter is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Justin Upton is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Angels down to their last strike. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees are going to take home field advantage right back. They win Game 3 to go up 2-1 as this one is over.
Hey, a nice win, and man, was the offense explosive. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to blow this one open.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Yanks have taken a 2-1 lead in this league championship series. Dwight Gooden takes home the win. Jose Quintana struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs